morning. I'm usually not on live this early in the morning. I've been up. I should have come live. Y'all see, I still have my Mr. T voice because it's early. But I just wanted to give you all the good news. So if it doesn't apply to you, tell a friend to tell a friend to check them SNAP cards, those EBT cards. Cali is up. If you are a Cali resident and you participate in the EBT program or the Cal Fresh program, the SNAP program, all those names apply. Check your cards this morning. Now I know that some people get their cars loaded on different days. I know in California it's the 1st through the 10th. So today is only the 7th. So if you were supposed, I don't know if they're uploading everybody's card today. So check it anyway. Check it anyway because Georgia is up. Georgia is up, everybody. Check your cards. Georgia has their EBT card already loaded. I'm so happy and excited for everyone. I know that this was a big drain for everyone, those who are affected. I'm so grateful to God today that that you will be able to provide food for your families. Thanksgiving is coming up. The holidays are coming up. These children are getting out of school. I know my kids probably have a week off this month for Thanksgiving. They have a week off a day off for Veterans Day. Then, of course, in December, depending on where you live, your children will have a couple of weeks off for the winter break. So, this was not the time. It's never a good time for children to go hungry. So I'm just so super excited about that. Hey, Tasha, good morning. Um, my mother hit me up this morning, like, tell your people to check their cards. So I was like, let me get on here and let them know. The New York, you don't have like it's probably busy because everybody is checking their cards, M3. Hey, Molly. You're 12. You should be getting ready for school, Molly, or you should already be at school, girl. In California, they are already loading the cars. It's on there already. So, as I was saying, in California, they usually issue uploads for EBT from the 1st of the month through the 10th of the month. But I am not sure if everybody is getting their cards loaded today or if you have to wait until your regular day. But if check anyway, but definitely if your day is from the 1st through the 7th, then your money should be on there. Absolutely, M3. We've been talking about it and talking about it. I mean, delayed does not mean denied. This morning I was just thinking about some things and I was reading Psalms 34. And I was just thinking about all of the things that concern me and that worry me right now, as far as my children are concerned, as far as like now that I'm retired, I have to pay for my own health insurance. And I'm like, give it to God. Give it to God. The health insurance was going to take a big chunk out of my retirement. And I think it's too late for me to even apply through retirement. But it's too much. I can't afford that to give up a third of my income. And I just said, give it to God. Give it to God. Like, why would you worry about that? So I can't worry about anything. And I'm just telling you all that just to say we don't have to worry about anything, whether it's EBT, SNAP, whether it's health insurance, how we're going to pay our bills, our kids acting up, our husbands acting up. We don't have to worry about anything. All we have to do is give it to God. Keep praying. And the more we get scared, the more we're unsure, the more things look uncertain, the more things look bleak. Just give it to God. I had a great time, M3. I really did. Everybody, can you please hit my like button, please, this morning? Um, oh, you're off on Fridays, Molly. Thank you for tuning in. Tell your mom to tell her friends EBT is back up. And you have a blessed day, sweetheart. Hi, Gia. That was definitely one for the books. I felt like I was with my girlfriends just talking about life, and I definitely want to do it again. Um, no one over talked one another. It was so I don't know. It just felt so heartwarming to be able to speak about life, and I would like to do more of that. I think a weekly, or however often we do it, would be just great. It would give us an opportunity to just discuss life, and then I also like that I was able to share something that could help others, because I think sometimes we get so caught up in our day to day and what we're going through that we can't see our way clear, and we may know that we have options and choices, but at the same time, we don't really believe that it's possible for us. Anything that you can think of, anything that God brings you to, He's bringing it to you for a reason. Like when you first wake up in the morning, what are your first thoughts? What were your dreams? Write them down. Write them down and pray about it. You know what I mean? Everything that we think of is not of God. Everything that we come to sometimes is of our own volition, but you'll know because it will scare you. It will seem like, wait a minute, it's impossible. The more impossible it seems, the more you pray and the more you give it to God. And it's possible. It's possible. You guys check out M3, mom of three. I call her M3. She's my M3. That's my girl. So please follow her and support her. She's so sweet. She's a great mom of three boys, and she's just awesome. I love her. I love her like she's my own sister. She's very supportive of me and the channel, so please check her out. Also, I posted the conversation we had on her channel last night. I posted it to my community wall. You guys check it out. We had a very heartfelt, heartwarming conversation last night, and I know that it will help some of you all if you take a listen. Um, Very impactful. Right. Like girl, some it should be called like some type of girl talk or something like that, because sometimes we have friends and family but they're too close to us to understand the situation that we're in, or we don't feel that we can really talk openly and freely to friends and family. And I remember I would always tell my girlfriend at work, um my family thinks I'm so judgmental, and she said, I haven't heard anything that you ever said that seemed judgmental to me. She said, you keep saying that, but she says probably because they just feel like you're hitting a nerve when you say things. I was like, my family always says I'm super judgmental, and they'll say I think I'm better than everybody because I make a comment or I say something. I don't think I'm better than everybody. I think I want more for everybody. If I know you and I can tell you something that can help you, maybe sometimes it's my approach. I don't know, but sometimes it's not any way you can go about telling somebody to get their stuff together and get and change their life, right? If I'm I don't know, if I'm not doing something right, I would want somebody to tell me. If I'm on drugs, if I'm not doing something right with my kids, I would want somebody to tell me, you know. And as I'm getting older, I'm learning, okay, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. That's number one. And number two, sometimes I'm learning that sometimes the blessing I have that I could give is not for everybody. It's not for everybody to receive it or accept it. And we gotta understand that too. P May family, listen, we don't know what's happening in this world from one day to the next. This message is not just for people who participate in the SNAP program. It's not just for them. This message is for anybody. We are all just, as they say, one paycheck away from being homeless. So many of us do not have a $1,000 uh, budget set aside for emergencies. We do not have it. So many of us do not have it. I just started getting my finances together, okay? Because I spend money like water. And in this season, God is like, look, stop spending your money, hold tight, be wiser, invest a little bit, do this, do that. Don't go out here buying this and that. Put some money to the side and work a little harder for the things, the extras you want. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. You guys get that snap today. You fill those freezers up with meat, fill those cabinets up with canned goods and shelf stable items. Don't go out there buying all them crab legs and uh, packaged foods like Capri Suns. Buy you some Kool-Aid, get you some sugar and stuff like that. You know, like our parents used to do back in the days in the 80s. My mom used to always fill her freezer up with meat, and then she got a deep freezer. Her and her friends started buying deep freezers, and that was a game changer. A deep freezer you could probably get for $200 if you don't already have one. I just got rid of my deep freezer because I was filling it up with meat and I wasn't going back outside to get it. Just wasting food. And my mom said, Charity, you will starve if you keep wasting food like that. She said, God doesn't like you wasting food like that. So what I started doing is I just buy enough meat, you know, for what I'm going to use or whatever, just so I don't waste it. Just so I don't waste it. And I was wasting a lot of food. Wasting. Please don't waste food, guys. And please don't. It's not good for our health to keep buying this fast food, like the food that we can cook real fast. It's not good for our health. It's not good for our finances. It's not good for our children. We don't know what these people are doing. We don't know if we'll go to work one day and we'll get a pink slip. You know, I'm not trying to fearmonger at all. That's not what I'm trying to do at all. If you have an emergency budget, good on you. Add to it a little bit more. If you don't, start saving your change. Just save your coins. Save whatever you can. I know when I was working, sometimes saving was so hard for me. I was living paycheck to paycheck at times. I had little girls I had to take care of. So sometimes that was difficult for me. So what I did do was I did put money into my 401k. You know what I'm saying? Before I even got my paycheck, it was already taken out and my job matched it. So if you have a 401k, even if it's $25 every 2 weeks, put some money in there. That way, that is like a savings. So if you have an emergency or a hardship, you can, you know, it is a penalty if you just take it out, but you can borrow from it, right? I know with mine, I could borrow up to twice. And once I paid it back, I could borrow it again. And I did that too, okay? Christmas time, time came, let me have some of that money. So, you know, always have you something. Don't spend it all. I know some of you are saying, well, I got this light bill. I don't care. Put some money to the side for a rainy day. Put something on that light bill and try to put a little money in the savings, because we just don't know what can happen. And people are saying, oh, you need to go out there, you need to get off food stamps. And so many people are working and they still qualify for food stamps. People are struggling. People work for the federal government and they haven't received a paycheck in almost 2 months. So stop that. It can happen to anybody. Yes, mine will be out for a week for Thanksgiving and almost 3 weeks coming in December, and they eat their 3 meals and 3 snacks a day. Shoot. All my kids do is say, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. And if I cook half of the time, they don't eat it, and they want to eat McDonald's and all of that different crap. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, M3. Please double tap the screen. Right. So yeah, I'm not going to stay on here too long. I hope you guys are all having a great Friday. The weekend is here. It looks like we get Tuesday off. I don't know about anybody else, but we got Tuesday off. I wish the 11th would have been Monday. My car needs to go in the shop again. I just got repairs done, but it looks like I'll be at the dealership today, getting maintenance on my vehicle. I was hoping that I could chill until I do my MRI later, but then I have the Brandy and Monica concert. And then tomorrow night, we have the pajama party. So I have a lot going on this weekend. I'm excited to do the pajama party with you all. I'm excited about the Brandy and Monica concert. I got to get my braids out because tomorrow I'm going to get my hair done. So it's just so much, guys. So much. The pot of chili is almost gone. One or two bowls left. And that means they loved it, which is excellent. But chili is usually a great meal to make because you could eat it for 1 or 2 days. That's a great idea. Thanks for reminding me, M3. You guys can make meals that like spaghetti, chili, soup, things like that that will last 2 days. Or that you can, when I was working, I used to like to cook the night before so we could have dinner, and then I could also have that to take to work. I preferred to take food to work. It was always so much better when I could take food to work instead of buying food out, um, because it tastes better, for one. And then, two, I didn't always have money to, buy lunch at work. So I like to cook at home so I could have my lunch the next day at work. Sometimes where I worked at, they fed us lunch. Sometimes I would go get lunch, but a lot of times I didn't feel like going over there to get it. But I could have ate lunch at work, and yeah, my kids eat the food I cook and all the snacks. That's excellent. My kids are very picky eaters. They always have been since they were little. They love to use the hot button words, you know, that people use these days and say they have texture issues. Like, go on somewhere. If it's you don't have texture issues when it comes to McDonald's. But they did eat the spaghetti. Only one daughter didn't eat the spaghetti. And another daughter says she doesn't eat leftovers. Spaghetti tastes the best the next day. Fried chicken tastes better the next day. Like, what do you mean you don't eat leftover food? Shut up. You can absolutely, that's another thing too, guys. If you don't finish your meals and you don't want to um, eat it the next day, freeze it. Spaghetti is good frozen. One time I made spaghetti and my kids didn't want it, so I froze it. And when I tell you, it was just as good. Um, you can freeze anything, really. You can freeze your chicken, whatever you cook, freeze it. Just seal it up really good so that it doesn't get freezer burnt, and put it in that freezer. Honey, let me tell you something. When you pull it out and you start making that frozen food and your household starts smelling what you're cooking, please. I remember my aunt used to live with me and she used to help with my girls, and I would cook and we would put the food away. And then here she would come out with something that she got out the refrigerator. I'm going to go grab something real quick to eat out. And I'm like, what are you eating? She was like, oh, you cooked this the other night. And I'm like, what? She was like, yeah, I made so and so with it. And I would get jealous. I would be like, why did I spend my money? you know? So yeah, we can freeze meals, prepare them ahead of time and freeze them. Um, and, of course we want to make concessions. We don't want to live like, we're just so impoverished and like every little thing counts. But, just think smart, be smart about your money, um, and don't spend it all. Christmas is coming up. I don't need anything. My children don't need anything. They don't even have it in their mind to ask for anything right now. But I want to get them some things, of course, But one gift apiece is enough. I don't. I usually get them a new outfit and shoes just to wear on Christmas Day. And I usually get them whatever gifts they ask for. But this year probably will be okay, let's get you something cute to wear on Christmas for, the day to take pics in. And I'll get you like one little gift I keep telling my children as they get older, don't expect a lot of gifts under the tree because it's just a waste of money. It's a waste of money, really. And this year, I'll probably buy them something of value, something that they can have for the years to come, something that they can keep, and that it's not just a cell phone or something like that. I want to give them something meaningful, something that is worth worth money, so that if they ever find themselves in a pinch or something, I might even give them a some type of CD account or something. This is yours for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And something that can just keep rolling over and rolling over. I don't know. Hey, Portia, good morning. I know we usually get matching PJs, Mama Three. Um, every year we get matching PJs and wear them on Christmas and never wear them again. My daughter Robin, she never wants to wear matching PJs with us. So you know what? I'm not buying her any more PJs. I did it 2 years in a row, and she refused to wear matching PJs with us. Girl, yes, welcome in everyone. Please hit the like button as you come in. Um, as I was telling everyone at the top of this live, um, I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe, let me look it up. I got word, a little birdie called me this morning and was like, um, tell your people to check the little birdie is G-Ma, money getter, my mom, my mod. She said, let everybody know that Snap is back on. And Trump, at first he said he was going to give 50%, then he said 65%, and the judge said, no way, Jose, you give all those food stamps up. You're going to unask all of those stamps. So today it says SNAP, California families starting to see SNAP benefits back on their cards. Um, Okay, this is what it says. California was one of more than 22 other states that filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration over the unlawful refusal to fund SNAP CalFresh benefits due to the government shutdown. Um, so Trump had by today to give them up. Um, it says more than 5 million people rely on SNAP benefits from California. Oh, I thought they meant the country because it's like 44 million people on SNAP. Okay. So, so far, all I see is California, Bay Area. So it looks like California. If you guys live in another state and you are aware, please let us know if your state has received EBT. Jordan wears his all year round. Maybe I should let them go pick them out this year. Usually we do matching, but maybe I should just let them go pick out the ones they want. And I should ask my daughter, which, let me know the Christmas PJs you want so that I could pay for them, and maybe she'll wear them then. If she's not matching, maybe this year we'll do Christmas themed pajamas, but not necessarily matching pajamas. They just sent you a message saying they blocked your card for out of town use. And they only give you $22. They should be giving you more than that. I know they give the seniors here like $300, I believe. Georgia's not on yet. Good morning, Mr. Mulatto. Are you still in Arizona? Do you have any news on Arizona EBT? We're trying to let everyone know that EBT is back on. Um, Washington, Milwaukee, and thanks, Christy. Christy says she read the news this morning. Washington, Milwaukee, and a few other states received theirs. I live up north, and people who receive SNAP haven't received them yet. Portia says Georgia is not on yet. Nobody asked you, Element John. Now, thanks for that information. That is no one's job to feed you or your kids. Get a job and stop letting losers. Blah, 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 blah. It's a good thing you're not running the country, Element John. And even if you were running the country, the judge said, give us them stamps. Unask them stamps. Imagine begrudging senior citizens from getting help. Imagine begrudging children, innocent children, from getting help. Imagine begrudging all of these millions of Americans who work hard every day, probably at your gas stations, at your Walmarts, probably delivering your groceries as Spark drivers, as DoorDash drivers who are not making enough money. And they're doing all of the work that you probably don't want to do. They're out here doing these hard, laborious jobs that you don't want to do. The CNAs, people who are not making enough money to support their families. They're working hard every day, and they still don't have enough money to pay for rent and pay for food. Some of them are single, and they still don't make enough money if they live in California. In California, you're in poverty if you make $70,000 a year. You need 100K. Do you think jobs are paying 100K? No. But they're charging $3,500 for a one bedroom in Los Angeles. Is that fair? Do you think that's fair for billionaires to constantly make money and people, everyday people who are not in the top 1%, they're working to provide for you probably? They're out here picking food in the farms for you to tell them what they need to do while you have your silly self on YouTube complaining about something. You don't complain about those billionaires not paying their fair share, though, are you? Are you over there on Donald Trump's website telling him that they need to pay more taxes, that they need to pay the everyday man more money? No, you're not. You're worried about the little man. That's absolutely, seniors and children should always be provided for. I don't care. Seniors should get way more money than $22. California is where it's at. If you can't make it in California, honey, you cannot make it anywhere. California is where it's at. Let me tell you something. No, I'm not going to go there this morning. Absolutely be careful with fake emails and texts right now, because there's always going to be someone who is trying to scam you. So make sure you are careful. Arizona is not on yet, little mommy on a dime. Not yet for Tennessee. Remember, some people get their, I know in California, people get their stamps on different days. So I don't know if they're giving everyone their EBT today, or if they're going, by the date that you should receive them. So I'm not sure of that. Right. Right, Mama Three. Like, are you offering jobs? Like, where do you know of jobs where people could work and make a good living so that they don't have to rely on the government? Let us know. Michigan is set to send out November's, but they do not have a date yet. Okay. Portia Johnson is at work right now, and I am a CNA working 11 hours a day, making $14 an hour. Portia is the backbone of America. Portia is taking care of sick people. Do you know what CNAs, RNs have to do? CNAs do so much for us, and they make so little. Portia, please get back to school as soon as you can and get your RN license, please. I don't care how long it takes, please. Make the amount of money that you should be making, because you should be making more than $14 and you're helping others who cannot help themselves. You should be making way more than that. That's unacceptable. Someone that takes care of sick people should not be worrying about how they're going to support their family and feed their family. And I don't want to hear, well, if you can't afford this, if you can't afford that. First of all, becoming a CNA requires education, number one. Number two, you're helping someone else who cannot help themselves. There's no way. There's no way. Teachers barely make any money. There's no way that people who are public servants and people who help others, there's no way that you shouldn't be able to feed your family and support your households. There's no way you should have to work 11 hours every day. There's no way. Thank you so much, Portia. I'm glad that I have more people in here who care about others, more people who are empathetic than people who think like that other guy thinks, who thinks that he knows everything, who thinks that it's as cut and dry as people not having children or not having children by losers. I won't say what he said, the disgusting words that he used. You're already disgusting by the type of words you use. So I can tell what type of human being you are for you to come to my live and use that type of language, number one. I'm working in hospice right now. My birthday was Sunday. I turned 66 years old. 66 years old and working in hospice. Portia, what's your Cash App? Give us your Cash App. Anybody who wants to give Portia $1, $5 today for her birthday. That's help Portia celebrate her birthday today. I appreciate you, Portia. Please put your Cash App in the chat, or you don't even have to use the $sign so that we won't trip up YouTube's alarm systems or whatever you want to call it. And happy birthday to you. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Anonymous, you probably need to be crushed. But let me get you off my channel. Hey, Gma Money Getter. Thanks for the news this morning. So far, Gma, we know that Cali has theirs. I'm going through the chat. Update us with any info you have. Gma Money Getter. Gma is always on it, guys. Anything that's happening in politics, any news you can use, she's always on it, and she gives valid information. The other day, I told you guys that the judge ordered Trump to unask those SNAP benefits, and I got a lot of people coming to my chat, oh, he can't make Trump do that, and then Trump said he would do it. And then it was like, oh, is he gonna follow through? And then Trump was like, okay, I'm gonna give 50%. And then it was, oh, I'm gonna give 65%. And that judge said, you're going to give 100% of those SNAP benefits. So if I say it, I got it from Gmal. If it's wrong, blame Gmal. But no, for real, if I said it, then you can count on it that it's factual information, because we don't just come on here telling people things that are misinformed, that we haven't researched, and that we haven't got, nothing is ever 100%, but I try to make sure that if I say something on my channel, I'll let you know if it's my opinion, or I'll let you know if it's factual. So you just have Zelle. Your Zelle is Portia Johnson. You got to have email. Look at my, I'm going to put, let me see. I'm going to put my email in the chat, and then you can email me your Zelle. You guys got to get Cash App. That's that's simpler for me. But let me see. Whose face is this? Ew. Um, I got to get off of here. I got to get in the shower real quick and get my day started. I got stuff to do. Um, Let me view my channel. Okay, so Portia, this is my email, cdarrell, and you're just going to add at gmail.com, and you can email me, and then you can give me the email that you have for your Zelle. Anybody who wants to donate money to her, just email me as well as cdarrell. I'll forward you Portia's email, and you can send her a happy birthday blessing to her Zelle. They gave 100%. It's 100% Gmail money getter. I am not this close. Chill out. Chill out. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys see this. Single mother of three asks for money. Is that no Space Peanut? I'm actually a single mother of five, and I didn't ask you for anything for me. We're all blessing Portia with a birthday gift. Okay, I didn't ask you for anything, sir. I'm retired. I've worked as a public servant for years. And if I ask for money or if I need EBT or I need anything, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to stand in line and get it. I'm going to get it. Just like these billionaires with these uh, billionaire companies ask for handouts and bailouts on Americans tax paying dime. I'm gonna ask too, because guess what? I served my country. I put up with criminals and criminals' children for years. I missed birthdays with my own children. Okay, I miss holidays with my own children, and I help keep the streets safe. So if I need something, I'm gonna get in line and ask for something, and I'm not going to be ashamed or embarrassed to ask. You damn Skippy. Thank you very much, Space Peanut. Oh, you guys are a riot. Good morning, Bo One for Live. We're all celebrating. Thanks for joining us, Space Peanut, in the celebration that we single moms can now feed our children. Thank you. Thanks to you. Thanks to you and only you, because you probably don't even, you probably barely make enough money to support yourself. But thanks to you, Space Peanut, now the children of America and the single moms of America can rest easy, because you and only you are supporting the SNAP program. Everybody, everybody in the chat, please, 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 please give a happy face and a thank you to Space Peanut. Please thank him, because thanks to him, you can now rest easy knowing that you'll be able to feed your children. Oh, thank you, Space Peanut. Love ya. Love ya. Oh, well, guys, it's been fun. Um, Let your people know that the EBT should be back on by Monday, Tuesday. I know that the federal judge said that he wanted those stamps unasked today, by today, and no later than today. California has already got them back on, in a few other states. So hold tight, okay? Um, Space Peanut and the rest of you have a blessed day. I'm on my way off to the dealership, okay? And I have a big weekend planned ahead of me. Thanks to Space Peanut and others like him, I'll be spending my EBT on Brandy and Monica concert tickets, a hair weave, um, getting my car fixed. What else can that EBT help me do? Because you know, EBT helps you do so much. I'll also be getting my nails done. I'll be cashing in my EBT to get a pedicure. And yeah, probably giving it to the rest of it to one of my baby daddies. So, yeah. You guys have an excellent day. Love ya.